We're back. CBS Mornings, a compelling conversation now about creativity with renowned photographer Sally Mann, whose work is sometimes controversial but has been exhibited all around the world. Her latest and newest project focuses on the process behind her famous pictures. Mann's memoir, Artwork, describes the heartbreaks, challenges, and triumphs that come with living a creative life. Mann took Anthony Mason on a tour of her longtime home studio ahead of the book's release.
How many acres is this?
Almost 800.
Wow.
I know.
The photographer, Sally Mann, lives in Lexington, Virginia.
We're headed down this way.
Okay. So what is this?
So this is my wet plate collodion studio.
Oh. She often works with a 19th century technique that uses a negative image on glass.
So you got a plate, you hold it like this,
Yeah.
you pour the chemistry on like that, and you spread it all around.
It's given her acclaimed photographs of southern landscapes, of her family, a painterly quality.
I had horses, tons and tons of horses.
In her life and her work, Mann has never wandered far from Lexington. In terms of having a career as a photographer, did you ever think you needed to leave here?
Yeah, I did. I was sure that, and I was right. I did need to leave here if I wanted to have a successful career.
But you didn't leave.
I didn't, and it just took me a little longer. I just stayed home and I made the work, and I just made more work, and I made more work and more work, and pretty soon I had work that people couldn't ignore.
Did you know what you were trying to say in the beginning?
I think I knew what I wanted my pictures to look like and what I wanted them to evoke.
Yeah.
It was a lot about the South and the complexity of the South and the dark underside of the South.
So often I would feel there was a great picture just there, teasingly close, she writes in her new memoir, Artwork. Like when she saw her daughter Jessie holding a candy cigarette.
And I tried it so many different ways.
These are her early versions.
And it built and built and built until finally I had it.
Candy cigarette became one of her best-known images.
You just glance over at the work and you'll get an absolutely perceptible gut flutter. You will feel which one is the right one, and that's how I go by my gut, always.
Yeah.
The second to the last.
Mann sold her first print at a college snack bar in North Carolina. For $30?
Yeah, $30. Yeah. The key was who I sold it to.
Yeah.
It was push pinned up on the wall, and who was waiting in the queue to pay for her, Coca-Cola, but Mrs. Hirshhorn.
Art collector Olga Hirshhorn. The Hirshhorn Museum in Washington, D.C. was named for her husband. There was one art dealer who actually said to you in the beginning, these pictures are too domestic.
Right. They'll never sell. Slammed them back up in the portfolio and threw me out.
Any artist in the beginning has to deal with rejection.
Yeah.
How did you deal with it?
Badly.
Yeah.
I took it so personally.
But she persevered.
I'm a peasant. I go to work.
I believe artists should suffer, Mann writes in Artwork. Without character, you will have nothing to say. Do writing and photography give you different things?
They both give you that wonderful moment of satisfaction. When you write just the right word, it's as if the tumblers in a safe have all slotted into the perfect place, right?
Yes.
You're a safe cracker. It's a way more exciting feeling when you get a good picture. It's ecstatic, almost.
Yeah.
Only briefly, right? Because the minute you feel that cresting wave of ecstasy, your insecurities wash in and suck it all out again. It only lasts a minute.
Yeah, but you're willing to chase that feeling again, even though the insecurity comes back.
Right. It's got to be some kind of drug.
Mann published her first memoir, the best-selling Hold Still, in 2015. A year later, her son Emmett, who'd struggled with schizophrenia after several brain injuries, took his own life at 36. You dedicate this book to Emmett.
Mm-hmm.
Did you find a way to deal with grief in your art?
Just keep doing it.
That's it.
Yeah. Many people said, are you going to write about Emmett? No, I'm not going to write about Emmett. I'm just going to make work.
Do you think it's in there somehow?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do believe that. Jean Banville is one of my favorite writers, and he said, There's really only two kinds of people. There are the bereaved and the yet to be bereaved,
Yeah.
right? And I think that you could tell the difference in people's work who've had a gash of pain go through their lives.
This is your new work back here?
Yeah. Yeah. This is what I'm so excited about.
At 74, Sally Mann is working on a new series of landscapes.
It's from light hitting the negative during development. And that's what sent me down. Talk about a rabbit hole. It sent me down this is the most recent one I took.
I love this.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
I can't figure these out. I can't replicate them reliably. So not only do I have chance, but I have chance and serendipity. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the perfect recipe,
That's
right?
a pretty powerful combination.
Yeah.
You write that the one indispensable tool that you always go back to is essentially passion.
Yeah. It is a tool, and you can't manufacture it. It has to come up from within you.
Yeah.
All I know is that I can't not do it. I just take the pictures.
It's kind of nice that you have something like that.
I'm so lucky.
Yeah, and we are too, because her pictures are amazing. One of the things that's really interesting about reading in her book artwork is how she kept taking pictures when her children were really little. Because as she writes, she says the crying baby will kick the sunshine out of ambition, no matter how maniacal. But she persevered, as she has through everything that she's been through in her life, and she's created an extraordinary body of work.
It felt so candid to me. It felt like you just sort of stopped by the house and she said, "Come on in, Anthony, let me show you around." That was a tone to me.
Well, as she
Watching
says,
the two
I'm
of you
a
together.
peasant, I go to work.
Yes.
Those are her work clothes. She said, that's literally what I do. I take pictures. She's really simple.
Anthony, that phrase, there are the believed and yet to be believed.
Yet to bereaved, yes.
Bereaved.
Yeah.
Bereaved.
That came from John Banville, the writer, but yes.
Anthony, you have been around a ton of artists.
Yeah.
There was something that stood out to me. She was very emotionally present.
Yeah.
Do you find that she was a little bit different than artists you have met before?
No, I think one of the things that I really admire about her, and she writes it about it a lot, is this whole idea that you go to work. That an art, and I learned this from my stepfather, who was a painter, who went to work every morning at the same time, no matter whether he was feeling inspired or not. She talked also to me about, she said, as soon as I finished this book, she said, I was in a panic because I didn't know what I was going to take pictures of next. That's what the artist has to deal with. It's like, what is my next subject? Where am I going now?
Right.
So you have to be present.
You have to be present.
You have to be present. But she said, I found this new body of work, and now I'm really excited again.
Gosh,
Well-
I'm stuck now because I thought she said believed and not to be believed, but bereaved is
Even
even
heavier.
stronger. Yeah,
Yes,
because
heavier.
Yeah.
we will all be at some point the yet to be.
Those who have had pain and
Yes.
those who have yet to have
Yeah,
pain.
as she said, that
That's
gash
very
of pain, that experienced that
Well,
gash of pain.
Yes.
Your body work is amazing. You're incredibly present in these interviews. That's why they're so good. And I can't wait to see what you do next.
Yeah,
in addition
that's
to
right.
Sally Mann.
folks.
Sally Mann's book is called Artwork. It's on sale right now.
Anthony, we appreciate it.